Today in The Sims 4, I want to build a functional Christmas market. We're going to be building it in Nordhaven, and this is the world that comes with businesses and hobbies. I think I want to build it here on the Coffee Boon lot because at nighttime, this world is so pretty. We're right by the water, we've got all of those beautiful buildings in the back, and we already have a head start because there's a little market set up right here. There's already fairy lights and stuff here, and I was looking around for some inspiration for this market, and I have fallen in love with European Christmas markets. Euro summer, no girl, Euro Christmas, look at this. There are a bunch of sites out there that list some of like the best Christmas markets you can visit in like a bunch of cities all over Europe. I also found this super cute blog of this girl that literally just visits all of these Christmas markets in Europe. It is so cute, like this girl is just living my dreams. So that's what we're going to be doing today, getting into the Christmas spirit. But before we get started, we do have a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Gameloft, and Disney Speedstorm has a brand new Zootopia update that I want to share with you guys. If you don't already know, Disney Speedstorm is a fun, free-to-play game that's available everywhere. That means PC, console, and mobile for iOS and Android devices. You can easily play with your friends no matter what platform they're playing on, as it has cross-play and cross-save capabilities. In Disney Speedstorm, you'll get to race on exciting tracks inspired by Disney and Pixar worlds, and you can even race as your favorite racers. Each of the racers have their own unique skills and abilities, which makes it really fun to switch it up and see what you like best. There are different game modes and customization options. My favorite racer has to be the Queen of Hearts. Her unique skill called a Blind Fury summons a wall of card soldiers to capture her rivals. And with the new Zootopia update, Judy, Nick, and Flash are being added to the game just in time to celebrate the release of Zootopia 2. Of course, the update also comes with a brand new Zootopia map, and there are themed in-game events going on as well. I can't wait to see what else they have in store, so you can check out Disney Speedstorm and their new Zootopia update using the link in my description below, and you can also use the code on screen to claim some in-game goodies. Thanks again to Gameloft for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. Okay, so first of all, I want to have a few different buildings going on here. Like, I want to have multiple different shops. I want Sims to be able to stroll in and out of here with their hot chocolate or something. I don't want them to be too big though, because I do want to have a square right here with like other little markets. And I do want this to somewhat match the surrounding buildings. So I'm gonna make all of these 2 floors, except for this one on the side, because I think I'm gonna put the Christmas tree on there. So for now on here, I'm just gonna add a fence. Then we can add another building right here, and maybe we'll leave space so there's gonna be like a tiny walkway leading back, and we'll make these 2 floors as well. I want each building to have different wallpapers, so like this one maybe can be a darker brick. We could do an actual businesses and hobbies wallpaper here. Cottage living brick is always a good choice. And then from Love Struck, let's just do a regular beige, so this building can be a little lighter. I want to add some kind of concrete flooring to match the surrounding area, and I'm also gonna go in and add some fencing here too, because when we decorate, we're gonna be using the Christmas lights from Seasons. And when we use those, we'll have options to decorate like the rooftops and fences and things like that. So I want to make sure we have options to decorate. Now we need to find our Christmas tree. And this is a big decision, okay? I've been debating this. We have 2 different tree options from 2 different packs. We have this one on the left from Seasons and this one on the right from the holiday pack. I'll give them similar color schemes so we can really test, but like, which one do you guys like better? Because I go back and forth. Let me light this one. We'll give this one a fair shot. Oh, she's angry, stomping over to light it, all mad. Okay, like I think I like the twinkling lights on the one on the right better, but the one on the left just looks better as a whole. The one from Seasons is a little brighter, so I'm gonna size that up and we'll put that over here, and this way we'll just have a tree overlooking in the background. I wanted to have one in the middle, but I don't want to take up too much space with it, so in the back it goes. Okay, for roofing, I want each of these to have different roof types. I'm gonna lower this down, and then under roof sculptures, we're gonna find these items from businesses and hobbies. I love using these. I feel like they look so pretty, and they have the prettiest swatches too. Like they're so pastel. There is a dark red one and there's a green. I think I might try and use one of the green ones. This is the other option. I just love how these look. So I like putting them on the backs as well. I'll just use like a roof paint on here, and then we're gonna copy that, and I'm moving that over beside, and we'll move it over one more time as well. So they're each gonna have one roof like this, but they're gonna have a different roof roof sculpture in front of them. I also like to finish these off with a thicker trim, so I'm actually going to take a fence, one that you can't really see. I like using this one from Strangerville, and I'm just going to trace around the roofing, so this way we can add one of the trims. The one from Businesses and Hobbies, obviously it looks really good with it, so we're going to add that one. And then for this roofing, I think I want to do something a little different. I'm going to still add a gabled roof piece, but we're going to bring that up like this, and we're going to do the same thing over on this side. Then I'm going to take a hipped roof piece and we'll add that in on the space between, and then I'll raise it up to meet that angle. So then we're just going to have this really steep roof. I think I also want to change the wallpaper. Like this one from Get Together is what I was picturing. Then we can maybe add on a pretty trim like this one. I might bring the angles in here as well. And then we can just do the same fencing trick for the roofing. So that's it with the trim. And then to tie it all together, we're going to use matching columns from Businesses and Hobbies. How are we feeling about Christmas this year, you guys? Are we ready? When I'm posting this, we're going to be like a week away. And normally I feel like the Christmas spirit comes naturally to me. I love Christmas. I love seeing my family and hanging out with everybody. But I feel like this year I've kind of had to force myself to get into the Christmas spirit. I was not feeling it like earlier this month, but I've been trying to do little things every day, like putting on Christmas music or doing some of these Christmas themed builds. I'm also hosting like twice this year. I have 2 different things going on, so it's definitely going to be getting really busy from here on out. And with that being said, I am going to be taking a little bit of time off during Christmas. That way I can spend time with my family and have a little time to reset before the new year. It won't be too crazy though. I'll still have some videos going on for you guys. I especially want to finish up the Stardew series. I feel like this is going to be a good time to kind of chill and just do that. By the way, for all of the windows and doors, I'm using Businesses and Hobbies. I feel like it'll be cute to have little displays going on in these windows. I'm also just adding in a couple balconies from Discover University. And with all of the windows and doors done, this is how it looks. It looks so pretty already, and we haven't even added any of the Christmas decorations. I have added this decoration box though, if someone would like to do the honors. I think I'm gonna have the angry girl do it. Let's be honest, you're always a little angry putting up Christmas lights. It's not an easy job, and everyone just watching her do it. That's how it goes. But she did it, now she's feeling happy, and look how cute these look. We are also going to need fairy lights, so I'm using these ones from Life and Death. I think they'll look pretty like this. And then I also want to start adding some of the decorations onto the building, so like the wreaths. I really like these ones from the holiday pack. Each door will get one. Oh, I also want to add some of the festive hedges. I think this came from an event last year, and isn't there a Christmas event going on now in The Sims 4? Yeah, there is the Deck the Palms event. There are some cute things in here, like I like this mailbox. When I'm filming this, there's still 2 days until like this next week starts. I also like this little library. This is cute. Oh, that's cool. A big slide. I hate how they're all like magnets though. Like I don't think anyone cares about these magnets. That wasn't helpful at all. Whatever, we can also add these overhangs from Businesses and Hobbies. These chairs are so cute and Christmassy. They're from Outdoor Retreat. We can add those. And then I'm thinking beside these, we can use the barrel table. This way if Sims are walking around with their hot chocolate or something, they'll have somewhere to put it. And then I want to start finding some stalls to add here. Obviously inside all of these are going to be shops and or restaurants. A skating rink would also be so cute, but that's going to take up like the entire thing. Like that's kind of adorable, but this thing is huge. Okay, no, we'll stick with the shops. This one is from Seasons. This is where you can get the hot chocolate. They have one for every season, which is cute. And then I think I'll just grab any other ones that look kind of Christmassy. Like there's this flower one from My Wedding Stories. That would be cute. Oh, this one definitely from Cottage Living. This is like a garden shop. The little door on the back, I've never noticed that. Oh, maybe this one from Eco Lifestyle. The apothecary stall could be cute. Oh, and this one from Adventure Awaits has that little pine tree on it. This is a food stall, so I'm gonna add that here, making sure we have enough room for all of these and enough room that they could like walk through in the back. Or maybe I should have them all facing each other. And then yeah, you could just walk through the market like this. And then for some more lights, I want to add these ones. These are from Lovestruck. We have to go extra with the decorations. That's like the whole point. Like this Christmas tree. We can add some nutcrackers around. In the back where there's more like landscaping, I can add these. So I think for now, now this is gonna be our Christmas market. We can definitely add more. And I think especially once we start seeing the displays from the outside, it's gonna come to life as well. But I like how it looks. This is so pretty. I like all of the lights, all of the little decorations. I want to start furnishing some of the interiors. I think I want to start off with this one here because I think we can make this one into a bakery. I want each of them to have a different Christmas aesthetic, and I think this one is just gonna be like red and white. I saw this tile earlier and I feel like this would be really cute for a bakery. So I'll do the same thing upstairs, and we can section this part off here for bathrooms. We first need to find a bar, and I was looking at this one from Business and Hobbies. This is like a coffee bar, but you can get pastries and stuff from it in there as well. Like you can see them at the front. And then of course we are decking these out. We're not holding back. I personally love when I go to like a restaurant or literally anything which is decked out in all the decorations. Like there is no such thing as too much. I want to even try and raise these up onto the counters. We can add like some of the holly here. From Get Together, I want to add some of these, just like adding the coffee and tea on display. Oh, and they also have a bakery menu, so I'm gonna add that right here. I'm gonna bring the garland and everything over on this side too. We can add a wreath on our doors, sticking again with like the red and white. And I want cozy seating down here. Like I'm thinking about adding this chair from Cats and Dogs. This can just be a cute little conversation spot. I might only be able to fit one though, so seating is limited, which does apply to any Christmas market that I've ever been to. These do tend to get very busy, at least any of the ones that I've been to in Canada. I think the biggest one that I've been to is the one in Toronto, and it is so busy. I think I've only gone like a couple times in my life, and it's very expensive, but I did get some hot wine there one time, and I will say that was very good. I just need a couple more pieces of wall decor in here. So far, this is what the downstairs looks like of our coffee shop slash bakery. Oh, I did just want to add a bow onto this table, so it's gonna look like a little wrapped present. Cute. This is what it's looking like over to this side. Only one seat so far, but we do have the upstairs. I think I'll change out my chairs in here though, so we can have a little more seating. These ones from my wedding stores could be cute with like the red and yellow flowers on the back. Also would love a cozy fireplace, but is that gonna be pushing it? I think we can get away with it. We'll space it out a little more. We do not need a tragedy here on Christmas. Although with my luck in my gameplay, we'd have Sims eating in here, drinking hot chocolate, but then also one would be on fire and one would be getting like struck by lightning outside in the winter. I'm gonna add another rug. I think I'm only gonna put one up here, and then I want my decorations to match up here too. But maybe we can also add some fairy lights underneath. I like these ones too. These ones also look really pretty. And then sometimes I like using the ceiling decor as well from Seasons. Okay, so this is the upstairs of our bakery. It looks so cozy in here. I like that there's not too many tables. We've got the fireplace, all of the decor, and the bathrooms have to be equally as extravagant. So like we need the gold toilets and the gold Get Famous sinks, some fancy mirrors, and all of the decor is going in here too. Nowhere is safe. Okay, there we go. The bathrooms are all done. They look so pretty. I added one of those towel racks from Get Famous. Not ideal for a public washroom. That's why we also have some of the like soap dispensers and paper towel things over here, but I think they match. They look really cute with the rest of it. And I did come back and add a couple more plants in here too. All right, moving on from that, I think I want to come down to this part, and I think in here I want to have an actual place where Sims can sell their own things. So I'm just gonna set it up in here, making it look nice and festive. Maybe we can bring more of the barrel tables in here. I think some of these coming down from the archways would look pretty too. Well, let's add some of this stuff coming down from the archways, so you'd have to like walk through it. And I want actual crafting stands in here, like something homemade. This could be perfect. I can put this on this side. And I also really like the look of this one from For Rent. I like the clutter going on around it. And then again, we can decorate with more like Christmassy things. I can just add a few of these to the clutter. Maybe some presents can go in here too. Ooh, I can actually add presents onto this one and other Christmas decor. Okay, I'm gonna add a bunch of this stuff, like these little things. We can add some of the holiday crackers. So this can be another festive little craft spot. Oh, this one actually is a vendor one, so you'd have to hire a vendor for this. But for this one, your sim could actually tend the table. That's more so what I wanted, so I'm actually gonna add this table from Crystal Creations. And again, I'll just stock this one up with Christmas stuff too. Yeah, so there we go. We have our little holiday displays. You can tend this table too. This is so cute so far. Okay, let's go finish off this one. And this is gonna be one with displays out front. So we have the upstairs, but then the downstairs is a little bigger. And I think I wanna make this one into a toy toy shop. But first we have to add all of our decor. So I'm gonna do that and then we can add in our toys. Okay, so I've added the decor in this one. We're going for like a blue, green, and gold. And for this one, I think I want to use some of the actual shelves from businesses and hobbies to sell things. Like I can add these in the corner and then you can add little toys on here to sell. So the penguins would be really cute. A shelf of teddy bears is also adorable. And then there are these we can use as displays as well. Oh my gosh, we can sell the imaginary friends. How creepy. And then I want to fill any of these empty spaces with presents. And then on the floor, we could add some of these displays and I can add a blue rug. And then on top of here, we can just add some more of like the smaller toys. I was hoping we could get some of the big guys on there. Maybe we can just raise them up. I don't think you could sell them this way. Oh, you know what we need is speakers. We definitely need to be playing holiday music everywhere. I'm gonna add one in the bakery and then I'm also gonna add one outside as well. Maybe like over here in this corner. With businesses and hobbies, we don't actually need a cash register, which is nice. Sims will just buy things like straight off the shelves. So I'm gonna add more of these and I do want some facing the outside in some way. Like maybe we can set up our display like this and we can add more toys facing the outside. And then up here on display, I think I want to add a dollhouse and we can just surround that with toy boxes. I'm adding another shelf with some more smaller toys. There are so many cute plushies we can add too. And this is our festive toy store. We had to include a toy store. This is so cute. I love how busy it is. There's so much going on in here. Whoever is running this place is gonna be making some money. Like there's a decent amount of things for sale in here. I was also thinking we could add a ticket booth from businesses and hobbies if we wanted to charge people, but I think I'll just leave it. Ooh, there's an upstairs, I forgot. I think we can add one of our displays outside or we get rid of it altogether and we add a ladder. This way we could have like a Sims apartment up here, or even better, we could turn it into a toy workshop. So I'm gonna add a couple workstations like this, and then we can have more toy like storage going on up here. And maybe we have a dollhouse we're working on, maybe someone broke it, we're trying to repair it. We could use some of the restoration workshop items, and this way we can add like actual tools and stuff on the wall. Like there can be tools and supplies, but then there can be little like crafting things. Just so unserious. But these sort of look like they're projects that are being worked on. And then we can add a few little things on these shelves too, like extra toys. And maybe we can also add like out of season toys here too, like Skelly Bear, some of the storybook kit stuff. And okay, there we have a little workshop. This totally makes sense on top of our toy store. By the way, this is what you can see from the outside for the shop, which is so cute. And now we have just this building to go. I'm trying to think of what else could go in this one. And I'm thinking, what if we do a home decor store? Because I was going to do a Christmas tree store, but I feel like that would be an outdoor thing. But what if it was like a beige Christmas store? First of all, I need a way to go upstairs. And we could turn this upper part into an apartment. I do have an extra door here too. Like there are two doors leading into this building. So yeah, this one is gonna be apartment. And then this one can be beige home decor store, but maybe not just beige. Maybe it's also all white. I'm always like kind of joking when I make these, but they always end up kind of cute. Like we could be selling cake stands or like pottery or like handcrafted goods. The gnomes could be kind of Christmassy. I did call a nutcracker a gnome in one of my recent Christmas videos. We're gonna just forget that ever happened. Okay, but like cute so far. I think I'll just do like white and gold streamers. We can have just like a couple seats right here. We can have some candles for sale. When I do it like this is gonna go over top of the window. I've also just added a tea set, and then over here I'll add some more neutral holiday decor. Okay, so we have our beige Christmas home decor store. To be fair, it probably smells really good in here with all of those candles. The display outside looks really cute. I purposely put that Christmas tree like right in front of the window, and you can see some of it from this side too. Now all we have to do is finish up this apartment. So this first floor can be the living room. I want to use this festive fireplace, and then of course we need a tree. I think I'm gonna have to move everything over a tiny bit to fit it, and I'm also gonna add a frame TV. I love when mantles have like the holiday cards all over them, so I want to add a few festive cards here. There we go. It is squishy in here, but we will have room to move around. Like if I had a couch, and there we go. This is our living room for our apartment. It looks so cute and cozy in here already. And then coming upstairs, we actually have a decent amount of room. We did not need to squish all of that down there. Like this can be the bedroom. We may have to have a tiny skinny hallway right here so that we can fit our bathroom, but then we can do our kitchen over here. Oh, the adventure awaits wallpaper would be so cute in the bedroom. room. It has that like vintage feel. And then I was hoping to use this bed from Outdoor Retreat, and I'll add a rug under it. This can be like a nature inspired Christmas. We need a dresser for them on this side. I'll add a little bit of clutter on here. I'm adding some curtains, and I don't have a ton of room, so I'm just gonna add a gallery wall right here. So we have just a basic little bedroom up here. I've tried making it cozy. I'm adding like some blankets too. So just like a little Christmassy room. And then over here, along this wall, I'm gonna add my kitchen. We have room for everything. We're just gonna have to have a smaller dining table. It'll have literally just a couple chairs like this. But like this is cute. I just added that rug from Werewolves. There we go. And then for the bathroom, I mean, this has to be nice and Christmassy too. There is a little bit of a beige vibe going on in here, but there's definitely still like a traditional Christmas feel too. So maybe this is a couple and like one of them is into a beige Christmas, the other is more into like the traditional, so they just merged it all together and now they have this super cute Christmas market. We need some green and red robes, obviously, maybe also like a little Christmas bath mat, and I'm just going in and adding wreaths on every door. Okay, this is cute. I really love this bathroom. I'm also adding green and red towels over here, and there we go. That's our apartment all complete. This entire build turned out so good. Here it is from the outside, all done with all of the decor. I'm gonna go ahead and hire some of the vendors so we can see it open up. Oh, there we go. They're coming in. Oh, this is so fun. With all of the vendors there, this is so funny. I feel like it just ties everything together with them being open like that. To finish this off, I added a bunch of Love Struck lights. I changed over our residential areas. I changed the business name to Christmas Market, and I set our business activities so we're going to be browsing and buying items. We'll do winter activities, drink coffee, and be friendly. So this is our Christmas market. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know which building was your favorite. I hope everyone has a happy and safe holiday. And if you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.